I don't know, dude. It's just so big and so committed. Like that was huge.
Huge.
I would never guinea pig something like this.
No, yeah, it's a scary one. Today I'm back at the Mega Line. This time I got Remy Metailler with me. We're checking out the Mega Drop, hitting some of my new features. What do you think?
I think I'm very scared, not pretty scared, very scared. And this is much bigger than I thought. It's gonna be interesting.
The bigger drop is, the smaller landing looks. That's how you know something's really big, when
a big landing looks tiny.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, I'm back out here at the Mega Line. Got Remy Metailler out here with us today, and he's really eager to see the Mega Drop. It's definitely the highlight of this line so far. But since I was out here last, I built a couple more little things. We have this little speed gap hip feature before you line up for the step up. Gonna test that out today, and then test out the new rebuilt step down now that it's a little shorter, and hopefully everything flows together way better than ever. Okay, so Remy and Max are on the lower half of the trail now, scoping things out. I'm standing on the Mega Drop landing. I'm just gonna start from here for my first lap because I've already rode everything a lot. So I know the drop well, I know these features really well. The one thing is the step down after this shark fin here has been shortened. I wanna make sure the speed is there. And then after that nice big catcher berm I rode in the last video, we have a little hip jump that I don't even know how it's gonna line up, but I'm not stressed about riding it. Let's nail this first try today. Drop. Oh yeah. Oh, that's sick. That's actually not as tight as it feels. And it's cool how it catches you like that. When I was building this little catcher berm, I was worried it was way too tight. Like it just didn't look possible for it to flow, but that actually catches you in a really fun way, and that is super fun. I think it'll set you up perfect for having more of a straight shot into the step up behind me there.
This does not worry me, neither does the shark fin. It's a big drop, I've only seen the landing, and yeah, I'm worried because it looks much bigger in real life than on the video, so that's gonna be interesting. I look forward to be on top and actually see it, and then hopefully seeing Mark super dialed on it gives me confidence to hit it, but yeah, I look forward to it.
Before this was so ridiculous, the lip was like right here.
Oh yeah.
And you could not clear it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, even going straight off the lip, you're right, it does angle me inside a bit. I could kind of re-angle the takeoff a bit more.
I wonder if you could bridge it up to here, up to that stump.
Yeah.
And but then you won't have a roll anymore, but I think if you did raise it up a little bit, you'll be able to...
A bit more boost. Yeah, because that landing's so big and smooth,
yeah, you could go far.
You don't have to do anything to that landing zone.
Especially as the berm is gonna pack in and stuff. Right now it's pretty primo.
It is, yeah.
But if it gets more slippery and stuff, it will be tough to go as fast as you did.
Yeah. All right, well I'm pretty happy how this all rides. It's funny, last time I was here it was 5 or 6 laps through this and I just could not clear this. Yeah, but now that it's rebuilt and it's a bit of improvement, I agree with all the changes it could use. And I want to keep refining it, but I think it's rideable for now. So let's get some full laps down the line. I can show you through the drop and we'll figure the drop out.
My turn to ride it now.
Can be the third rider to hit it.
Yeah, so takeoff is quite far back, so that's gonna be a lot of airtime.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a step down, pretty much a flat takeoff though. You have some compression coming off.
Yeah, dude.
It's big, right? The knuckle also looks pretty gnarly from up here, but there's no way you're going that slow off it.
I don't like the distance.
It feels like it reached you? Yeah.
I know you get the speed, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's just so committed in terms of speed.
Yeah.
Holy.
Bigger in person, hey? Definitely, you get that feeling that you don't get in video on drops like this, with any drop, but I feel like
this is huge. In videos, obviously I knew that it was gonna be way bigger in person.
Yeah.
But the length of that thing.
This has been rebuilt once now. So the original takeoff was at the edge of the rock at a little lower than it is now. and you were grabbing a lot of brake to not go like halfway down the landing. So now it's a lot better. You can just follow the speed the trail gives you, not think about it as much, and the drop's actually smoother because now that it is a longer distance, you're not like,
yeah, you're not falling.
You're not falling. You feel like you're just like gliding in the air into a like smooth landing. It feels really buttery.
Okay.
Yeah.
So honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Just like the speed like you need for this.
Yeah.
It's not just the.
It's a pretty committing feature when you first see it. Hey, like.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Like even when this,
I knew it was obviously. Sorry.
Even when this was smaller, when I first built it, like my first day I planned on riding it, I didn't ride it because I had a trip the next morning.
Yeah.
I was like, this is gnarly. I'm not in the right headspace for this. And now that I've rode it a bunch, I've actually made it bigger on purpose because I like it now how it is. Like it's been like progressively pulled back to work with the trail better. So now it's like easier than ever and smoother than ever, but it's also more intimidating than ever.
And I'm sure the way you built it is like, you know, perfect, right? It's like,
yeah.
And it's kind of a downhill takeoff, so you actually see the landing.
Yeah.
From here, you see the landing.
And you have this like slight compression right here, right? So it's a downhill takeoff, but you do have like a moment to like pop right here if you want to. And it gives you like just that bit of flow coming off it. Like you don't have to pop it, but I just like to give it like a light pop.
What if you 10% too long or too short? On the jumps that's this long, you know, you don't have those 10% margin.
Definitely not.
Okay.
That knuckle's pretty scary to look at if you've never hit this too. Just staring at that, it looks sharp, but then you're standing on it, it's not bad. But from this high up, it looks like a sharp knuckle. Yeah. Sure. While Remy scopes out the drop, I'm gonna hit it for him and then go through the entire line again. I wanna hit this thing top to bottom from here down and see how it all flows together. Getting that additional speed from the drop landing. You always have an extra compression after the drop landing when coming through those smaller features. And I just hope that everything feels as chill as it did first hit today. Oh man, I came kind of slow off the drop that time. I can't believe how much fun this little berm is. That is the surprise of the day. That's the best part of my day, honestly. Being something that I thought was gonna be a sketchy feature, just being like really chill and fun and kind of a cool speed check. It's a really cool feeling. Yeah, I'll see how Remy's feeling after seeing me hit it once.
I was so impressed that I don't think I managed to film properly. Which is pretty hard to do on a GoPro. That was huge.
That was huge. How are you feeling?
I don't know, dude. It's just so big and so committed. Like,
it's intimidating, hey? Like,
it's very intimidating.
Yeah.
You know, I want to ride tomorrow. You know what I should have done? I should have done that video 6 months ago when the leap was on the rock.
Right?
I would have less issues with that.
It's better now. No, it was actually harder then. It was harder when it was smaller because you had to brake too much.
Yeah, but I'll rather that than having to like...
Yeah, and it still looked long then too. Like before it was like, it wasn't a lot smaller. It was like probably here. So yeah, there's a difference, but it wasn't significant. It doesn't even feel bigger when you ride it now. It just feels like you're not braking anymore, which is a nice feeling. I mean, it's a little more air for sure, but yeah. I'm so happy with how things are coming together here. Coming off the mega drop though, I do find I'm going too inside and it's messing up my lineup. What I'm gonna do is commit to going more outside off the takeoff, kind of making it look like I'm almost missing the landing as I'm coming off it, but that's gonna set me up in the perfect pocket, line me up nice, and I just wanna keep smoothing this line out. While I'm doing that, Remy's standing at the top of the drop, analyzing my approach to it. Once I get a really flowy top to bottom on this, I'm gonna help him work his way down the line. I think he's almost ready to hit the drop here. Deeper that time. Oh, sweet. I need to chill on the drop more. I'm still going to inside. I don't know what's going on. It's like, I need to change the angle of that limp or something. Let's see how Remy's feeling after that one. All right, ready to chase me in? Do you get a feel for the speed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's have a feel.
Okay. All good?
Yeah.
Okay. Drop.
That was really impressive. Huh? Yeah, I mean, we have the same speed basically. Yeah. I feel like you carried a lot of speed over that roller. Yeah, I feel like you jumped, and because you jump, you're like trying to make up for it. Honestly, I don't know.
I went a little fast off it that last hit, but I'm gonna slow down a bit if you want to follow my speed in again. I'll try to like just dial it in. I think like the problem is like with this drop, the more I do it, the deeper I tend to go off it. I think because I get like more in the flow zone and
yeah,
I start popping things harder, trying to style things for like a photo, and then it just forces me to go deeper. So
yeah,
I'll dial it back a little bit to kind of like keep in mind that you're behind me, speed checking you. And then yeah, I think if I land in the right spot and you're feeling good, it's just time to commit to it. I think you've got it, no problem.
I mean, at this point for me, it's commitment.
Yeah.
You know, like
yeah.
I'm not worried about technique, line.
Exactly.
I'm really worried about committing.
Yeah.
And not that I'm gonna like come here and decide not to jump, because the point of non-return is like pretty higher up because you carry so much speed and
yeah,
you're going down it. It's more like, yeah, whether I do it or not.
Definitely. It's just like drops this big have such a high impact when you land if you don't land in quite the right spot. It's either like really smooth or really harsh, and that's what makes it so intimidating, I think, is just knowing the impact on things this size when they're not tuned, when they're not dialed in.
One of the biggest drop I've ever done.
Yeah.
If not the biggest one. Like length-wise, there was a drop at Rampage that was like pretty similar to that in terms of length. Yeah, I guess one of the drop I've done at Rampage was like this in terms of length.
Okay.
I've done higher for sure.
Yeah.
But having this much speed in between the trees like makes it very photography pleasing. But
that's the thing, man. Like you go to like Utah and nothing's got trees around it. You're in the desert, soft dirt.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of, like you can go bigger in the desert. This definitely has more consequence. Look at all the big trees everywhere, rocks, like these two trees near the top of the landing. I kind of use those as my goalposts as I'm coming off. Like that's my speed, because that gets you like half a bike length down the landing if you land where those trees are.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking at.
Nice.
You can see the landing from like fairly early on, but
yeah, it's not too blind. Yeah, it's a nice downhill takeoff. You can see it far ahead. Yeah,
just the landing looks very small from here.
I know. The bigger a drop is, the smaller a landing looks. That's how you know something's really big, when
a big landing looks tiny.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, ready for another?
Yeah.
Okay.
Running number 9.
Okay, drop.
You know what?
Yeah.
Not gonna do it. I just feel like my focus and my desire to do it is just not there. Like I feel so good on the bike. Like I've just been riding again for the past like couple of days.
Yeah.
And
yeah, you just freshly got back into riding after some time off.
Yeah, and I feel so good. Like I feel like I place the bike exactly where I want. I feel like, you know, I look at a little feature and, you know, everything happens exactly like how I planned it. But this, like going into it, I feel 100% confident I'm gonna land it perfect.
Yeah.
And yet, like my mental is just not there.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, I shouldn't be doing that. Like I feel like I'm forcing it instead of like being like really excited to do it. There is that part of me that's like, just like don't do it. It's not worth it. And I can't like remove that thought.
That was like the first time I went to hit this, even when it was a bit smaller. Like that was my first, I had just finished building it. And like I was in the same mentality as you. And then I came back the next day with a friend who was like really stoked to ride it too. And we were both really excited and we did it in like 5 minutes. So it's just like being in that right frame of mind It's such a high consequence feature that if you're on the right frame of mind, like the chances of it not going smooth are way higher.
I build like a personal life and a professional life that I'm really proud of, and I'm gonna waste everything on that moment. Fortunately, I turned out to be like okay, but something like this, the consequences are just like, all I can think of when I do a run-in is like, I know I'm gonna land perfect, but for whatever reason, if I just panic, which I've never done on a jump, I've never like panicked. You know, you see some people like last minute trying to stop, or you know, just doing something they want to do. I know I'm not gonna do that, but if for whatever reason something happens, I'm just gonna waste everything. You know, like this is not gonna be a small injury.
This is like, if you go too deep on that, or if you case that, you're going down hard.
Just like, I'm frustrated because obviously, like, you know, I want to always provide the best riding, but I'm just not into the right.
You know what? It's gonna be even better when you come back here, because the trail's not done yet. Like, you come back here in like a month even, we'll have everything down to the step up built. We'll have everything like fine tuned. So even the run out for the drop's gonna be smoother than it is now. Like, everything's gonna be tweaked and more dialed in, and then you'll come back with a fresh mindset and probably hit it right away, and then there'll be more fun stuff to ride after it.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. It's just like knowing that, you know, this is gonna be there tomorrow, and you know, I can come back, and this is like, but yeah, props for building that.
Yeah, thanks.
And hitting it. Like, I don't think people realize, like, for me, coming here and doing the jump would be already impressive, but I would have seen you. Like, I would have, you know, I don't have to like question everything.
It was definitely scary, especially with the size it is now. It was really scary the first time hitting it where it is now, because it's so long.
I would never guinea pig something like this.
No, it's a scary one for sure.
Like, I would be able to guinea pig stuff that's like my cup of tea, where it's gonna be like really steep and gnarly, like stuff like Guranga. That you've been to, and this is like, it's more about precision. You don't really have the speed factor. Or like stuff in the bike park, like back in the day when I was doing those gap in the Whistler bike park, most of the time I could roll the feature. This I can't roll it. I just have to like straight jump it. So like, props to you for like coming here, putting the hours to build that, and then being able to jump it like this. And
well, thanks for coming out and taking like a really smart approach to this, because I think that's inspiring for people to see. Like, you don't have to be like the guy who comes and hits everything every time you go somewhere gnarly.
No.
It's like, that's how we become better riders, is we are really careful about our progression, and like that's how you get to the higher level, is by really like calculating every little thing. And
when you are injured, you're not really progressing, right? So
no, exactly, that's the thing.
Okay, let's get a look at the other features.
All right.
Yeah, I feel proud of myself for not doing it, instead of being like big French energy and just being like, whatever. You know, I feel like I'm getting smarter, you know? Sometimes you need to crash to learn the hard way, but... Okay,
we're gonna finish off the day now with a mellow lap of 559. Super fun trail with a bunch of little wood features. Now let's go.
I've done it once, hopefully I remember where to go. No big jump, right?
Yeah, it's all pretty small, like short, scrubby.
No jumps like you showed me earlier?
No.
Okay, so we should be good.
Nice mellow way to end the day.
Yeah, we end the day by 559.
Okay, that's a wrap for the day. Remy, it was sick to show you on the trail.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I had fun despite not doing the jump.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll come back.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a really good lesson for people. Like, you don't always have to be full send. It's honestly like how we get to become better riders is knowing when to like just not push it to the limit and when to be more strategic and take your time through things. Like a slow, thoughtful progression is key for getting to a high level of riding. And I mean, you're the perfect example of that, so it was cool to see that today.
Yeah, I mean, usually, like, I think one of the reasons people enjoy, like, my videos is because I'm really calculated. Obviously, it happens that I make mistakes, but overall, I'm really calculated and, like, aware of, like, my physical capacities and, like, mental capacities on the day. And, yeah, today was just not the day, so.
Yeah, we still had fun. We rode everything else on the line. Got a 5:59 lap in at the end of the day, and, yeah, it was a really solid day. The new features at the bottom are working quite well. They need a bit of tweaking still, but works way better than I even thought they would. So that is sick. And when you come back, the whole line should be finished and things will be buffed out even more. And
perfect. I'm going to take my downhill bikes this time just to give me extra courage.
Yeah. Then we can get after on downhill bikes. It should be good.
Sweet.
All right. Yeah. Thanks again for watching, guys. Thanks for coming out. And
thank you.
See you next one.
See ya.
Peace.